Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have some more NECC semifinal actions. The really cool thing is we actually saw the implications of who they're playing right before this, and I am joined by the one, the only Nuke.
Foo, thank you for the introduction, and I am so elated to be here tonight. The action that we have for you is packed, ready, locked, and loaded as we have Boise State versus Lincoln Land, a match that we've been waiting for all week.
It's the battle of 6 and 3s, Nuke. It's really strange, you know? You see a lot of parallels between these two teams. They have lost a couple of games of, I would say, similar viability, similar talent, but they've also beaten some really good teams. You saw Boise State beat UAH a couple weeks back, so you know they're riding high. They were the upset machine for a while at the beginning of the season, and so now they're the 2 seed looking down. Hopefully that won't bite them back here.
Yeah, I really don't think that it will. I've had the pleasure of casting both of these teams throughout the season, and fortunate enough, kind of a little tie-in for those that don't know behind the scenes. One of our coaches at St. Ambrose is currently the standing director at Lincoln Land Community College. So I've had the chance to talk with a little bit. I've had the chance to talk with Becky Slothish and get over extensively about their play here in the season. Now going into Boise State, we have had the chance all season to watch Baynock, Cosmo Buster, and Ace Pocket, as well as Instinct, really set the scene for the season. They've had highs and lows, as we've seen from both of these teams, but they're going to be fighting for their lives in this playoff spot tonight.
Well, it's their playoff hopefuls. It's the semifinals. Someone's going to go home, and it's a best of 5. So thankfully, it's not a one and done. You get a chance to read your opponent here, Nuclear. You get a chance to feel them out. And so the big question I have is, what's game 1 going to look like? How aggressively are these teams going to push, and who is going to score first?
You know, that's a great question. And both of these teams really like feeling out their opponents in the first games. It's a consistent theme that we see not only across Rocket League, but across their matches throughout the season. Now, if I had to throw a ball on either goal, I guess I would probably throw it over to Boise to have the first goal of the match for the sole reason that I feel like they're a little bit more of an aggressive team. However, Lincoln Land, if you look, most of their team is computer science majors. So once they get the download, it's over.
Well, it's all about getting that good connection from one point to another, Nuclear. So you have to hope for there's no interference, no storm, no cutting off in that transmission of data. So those passing lanes might be clogged early and often, but do you have a preference? Do you think are you leaning towards one way or the other? We know there might be a slight bias, but maybe you're more Boise Blue.
I don't know, but you know what? We're about to find out. 5 minutes on the clock. Slothish is going to get the kickoff, but Instinct is going to throw it right back. Becky's going to go for an air shot. Ace Pocket going for something. Getover's going to be there, though, and he's going to stop it in its tracks. Foof, tell me what we're seeing. What's your predictions in this first game?
Well, right now it's just the game 1 jitters, only about 15 seconds in. The big thing is whoever strikes first. I feel like both of these teams kind of get streaky as the ball just floats in front of Boise State. A shot, not really, just kind of an attempt there. As now up quickly is the Boise State player trying to find another touch. That's going to go in. Instinct, you've got to be kidding me.
I'm telling you, it's instinctual for this guy. He knows and he feels the plays. Off the backboard, set it up for himself, was able to get it in, and I got to toot my own horn. The prediction was right. I said Boise was getting the first goal. Boise got the first goal. But will Lincoln Land be able to get the download? We'll only be able to see on this next throw. Wow, we're going to see a demo on either side. Becky on Instinct and Ace Pocket on Slosh as both of these teams are going to go for a goal. Instinct barely going to be able to block it out. What a touch.
Well, good job staying patient on the defensive half. It's now Baynock and Ace on the counterattack. Ace in the corner, but he's read quickly there. Lincoln Land able to slow play here. Baynock looking for a pass down. Instinct has to catch up here. Not pressuring, though, as Lincoln Land just kind of giving a lot of space. Becky off the backboard, a soft touch coming through, but Baynock denying it, a big dunk there. Now in the counterattack is Ace Pocket trying to put it on Instinct on this sidewall. A nice touch there, looking for Baynock. The soft kiss from that Finnick. You're to kiss goodnight, Nuclear. 2-0 early.
You honestly hate to see it because Getover was there, right? He was in the goal. He was ready for the shot. He just was unable to get the touch he wanted as fast as he needed to. And that kind of positioning throughout the series, if we see it consistently, that's going to be unfortunate. You know, this is playoff time. You got to have those touches. As we're seeing Becky barely miss, Instinct is going to get that, or sorry, Slothish is going to get that touch over Instinct, though, and get the first goal for Lincoln Land.
That double commit was huge. The whiff was huge, but Slothish, slow and steady, wins the race. Nuclear, they're going to get the goal to put Lincoln Land back within one, and you kind of blink and you miss it. There's 3 goals on the board.
Yeah, immediately, and we're only 1 minute and 15 seconds in, and you know, something that we're seeing pretty consistently across this entire game is the air challenges. I love to see it from both of the teams, that confidence to go up in the air and really challenge those plays so that they can get the solo plays like we saw on the first goal with Instinct.
That's a big bump there. It's now coming through on the, oh my God, get over says get up. A beautiful touch under one and over another. Get over off the pass from Slothish. Slothish getting a goal and a big assist underneath Baynock, overneath. Just how do you do that? Ace Pocket is putting a perfect attempt at the save, and it goes between the crossbar and that car.
He said, oh, let me just sneak right past you. Gotta get that goal in there real quick. Becky getting a touch mid, looking for a goal of his own. Not gonna be able to find it, though. Trying to push back out mid, get a clear. It's going to go straight to Instinct, who's looking to make a play midfield, trying to stop it looks like, or kind of an awkward touch there as the ball is now on Lincoln Land's side, and they're looking to progress back up. Becky in the air, Instinct's going to challenge, and we're seeing a lot of back and forth play from these two teams.
Yeah, but not really a tennis match, kind of ping pong, really short, very concise, both teams trading it as Baynock getting 50 hard there by Slothish, up quickly as Becky, but turned away by Instinct. Now, Ace Pocket has to be careful here. A nice touch there, pushing it past one. He's got no teammate with him, though. The only one there is Slothish. Baynock putting it off the sidewall here. That soft kiss there. Becky trying to put it behind one. Does. Has to be another. Turned away, though, by Instinct. Get over. Looking for that long arcing ball. Trying to find Slothish off the backboard, but can't connect this time. Lincoln Land, really good opportunity there. Not able to collapse there. Now, Lincoln Land, another chance here. Near post play. Turned away by Instinct. Ball floating high. A shot coming through from Lincoln Land. You have to be careful here, but they cannot get it again.
Yeah, Baynock almost set up a goal on Boise side there. You know, he blocked the ball in midfield, and it almost was a touch from Lincoln Land. However, we did see them clear it. So as the ball's going back on Lincoln Land's side, it's going over the goal. We're seeing a lot of double commits from both of the players, or from all of the players on these teams. Ooh, ball's in a very comparable position in midfield, and it is going to get touched by Instinct off of the corner into the goal. What a cheeky play here from Instinct, using the corner of Slothish's, or sorry, Becky's car to get it in the goal.
I mean, it was just mass pandemonium in front of the net for Lincoln Land. You have to be careful, you have to be calm, and you have to be collected, Nuclear. They were none of the things. And
Agreed,
so
Food.
an own goal is the only response. Baynock with a nice side flip there, but Becky denies it. Now Becky trying to stay on it here off the sidewall. A soft touch looking for Slothish. Nice touch there. Slothish is up slow. He's going to get it. It doesn't matter. Top left corner.
I'm sorry. The style, the movement, it's too much. These players are doing so well of setting each other up and just slam dunking it in every time. We've seen it consistently throughout the season, and that is something that both of these teams have, style. And that's why I'm so elated to be here this evening and watch this very close set that we have. 3-3, minute 30 left, and Get Over is saying, get out of here, as he's gonna knock it right into the goal. The energy from these teams is electrifying. The
Just
flip
kickoff.
reset.
Kickoffs are too OP, Nuclear. Kickoffs are just too OP. You said the flip reset. We see it coming through. Get over it. Says get over this as he gets up one goal here for Lincoln Land. These teams are scoring in bunches now. Instinct throwing it down. He's throwing it down to Slothish. That's a wide open net. All of a sudden, Lincoln Land up by 2.
Wide open spaces. Doing its thing. Hitting it in the goal. 3-5. That is it. They have the lead now. 2 points up is not where you want to be. A minute and 30 left in the match. Boise gonna have to pull it back in and get it together to really get over this game. You know what I love to see right now, Foof, is that we're seeing both of these teams coming out the gate swinging. There is no hesitation, and they're just going for full aggression in this first game.
Well, the issue is there have been some lackluster defensive attempts, though, as now Instinct can't get back. Get Over gets another one for their collection. The Hattie is placed, and now this is looking more and more just difficult to deal with as Baynock unable to get there this time.
Wow, I love that Get Over is making these plays because it's been a mixture of very simple just touches to get it in the goal and very complicated. You know, he got a flip reset just in the last goal that he scored. You love to see it. However, Boise, with a minute left on the clock, 3 points down, the deficit is really starting to show. As Becky says, who's home? No one's home. Knock, knock, I'm here. 7-3. What happened here, Foof?
Well, right now, this is a track meet, Nuclear. It is a track meet that BSU started. And Lincoln Land said, we will run it with you, and they have run the table since then. They have not stopped scoring. They will not stop scoring until BSU either slows this game down or has someone third ready to stop that shot.
Yeah, 100%, and they have to be there, right? And I feel like that's where they're really getting off is those thirds. And man, Getting Over is just on fire this game. Get Over has scored, I think, 5 goals now. Four of just of his own volition. He is coming out swinging.
Well, it's simple. You put the ball in the correct net, and you're going to win this game. And Lincoln Land has done that and more. As Becky now challenging in midfield. A good touch there from Ace Pocket. The ball bouncing around. BSU Instinct. That's an open net. You got to put that in. And now they're back within 4. I hate saying that.
Wow. Well, they got it back, right? And now it's 4-8. They got a little bit more of time. But what I love to see from both of these teams is they're taking the opportunities and setting it up as they see it. They're not going for the complicated plays, right? They're just going off of pure instinct, it looks like. They're setting something up towards the goal, and then they're just going for those simple shots. It doesn't have to be, you know, aerial shots every time. You just have to wait for the opportunity to arise, and they are playing very adaptive on either side.
Well, the name of this game is Unforced Errors, and Boise State, who's usually been so good at capitalizing on it, has had some uncharacteristic issues, and you got to be careful. Their instinct, the big demo, though, denied it this time. They have been exposed on those. A couple of missed touches, a couple of errant just ideas as Baynock puts it over, trying to find the getaway, but they can't get it here, and it's going to be 4-8 in game 1. That was their issue. They need to clean up play. Their pacing is fine. They were scoring in bunches, but once they got down by 2, it got really panicky, and it just got worse and worse and worse.
Agreed. And that's the first game jitters. I think you said it perfectly earlier, Foof, is that first game can be a huge determiner in best of 3 sets, right? But in Rocket League, we see most consistently these long drawn out best of 5 sets, which are perfect. You know, you can throw game 1. That's fine. You know, if you need to take the time to get ready, take the time to get ready. But this next game, I feel like game 2 and 3 are the hard determiners of the set in these best of 5 situations. So you're looking at the scoreboard. Get Over had 4 goals that game, 6 shots on goal. Not to be outdone, though, by Slothish's 3 goals and 5 shots on goal himself. What do you think that Boise needs to do here to come back from this aggression we're seeing from Lincoln Land?
Their best. I mean, plain and simple. They're going to have to do their best. But right now, all you can do is try to not make those unforced errors. You don't want to have the double commits that we saw slowly transition into a bigger and bigger lead and finish opportunities. They had a lot of points that they left on the table, which is terrifying when you score 4 goals. But the other team scored 8, so I felt like I was watching like an NBA All-Star game. No defense was to be had. At one point, it was, 3-4? And then one team just took over the pitch.
Had a little bit of a heart attack. I accidentally clicked join team instead of spectators, so you almost saw me in the action. Thank God you didn't, though. As we're moving in to game 2, I'm elated to see what Boise's going to bring to the board as they are going to win the kickoff.
Well, now Instinct scored early. Going to try and score again. He's going to get it. You're kidding me, Instinct. You know what? Instinct is just the early game carry he just can't scale. You just got to get the snowball rolling early, and he gets it going. They just shut him down last time. He gets the early goal again, only 6 seconds in.
You can't let him have it. You cannot let him have that first touch because he will take it away every time. He'll pick it up and run with it. He's shown that time and time again. But this time we're going to see Becky win the kickoff. However, Ace is going to clear it very early. And he's gonna goal himself. He doesn't need the assist from Baynock. As you see right here, we saw Ace Pocket go up. Sorry, that was Instinct. He was unable to get there in time, but Ace was able to get off the backboard and find the angle he needed.
Well, the big thing was Instinct was that guy who scored both the early goals. So LLC, they had to respect instinct in the air. That goalie cheats up in the air, and then all of a sudden Ace Pocket collects it and takes the pocket corner ball and puts it in the corner pocket of the net, and they're up by 2 immediately. Not even 30 seconds in, Nuclear.
Ooh, and Slothish looking to get a little aggressive here. Becky playing off that pass.
Becky?
What a beautiful pass over to Becky. Watch, Slothish setting it up. Becky seeing the opportunity and seizing the day. LLC, where you be? They're right here. 2-1, coming back 30 seconds into game 2 with the most electrifying action we've seen all season here at the NECC.
This is the truest, and I mean the truest, art of punch, counter-punch, Nuclear. We can't finish talking about it before the other team scores back. BSU starts 2-0. They get scored on, and they get run to 8-4. They hop out 2-0 here. LLC answers back and gonna tie this game up. We're not even a minute in.
You couldn't even finish your thought, Foo. But I think this clear from Baynock really is what did it in right there. Unfortunately, we saw Get Over get the touch, and Instinct unfortunately hit it off his own car into the goal. You hate to see it, but what you love to see is close games. And this set couldn't be closer. 2-2 in game 2. Both teams wanting this bad and showing it. Slothish going for the clear, but Ace Pocket's going to find it off of the side wall. Instinct looking to get in touch, waiting for Baynock. Baynock choosing to wait, though, in goal. Smart play as he saw Becky coming up and trying to get that shot.
Well, right now, BSU still on the back foot. They were early aggression there. Maybe it was just the speed, not the power. Is Ace Pocket flipping the field here? Still running it. Baynock getting cleared by Becky there. So that offense is turned away, not by on-ball defense, but off-ball defense. Nuclear, that's some of my favorite stuff to watch is now Instinct off the backboard, but Becky denying it again. Great job there controlling the pace of the game. Now Baynock looking down, trying to find a teammate, but no one is there. Ace Pocket throwing it midfield. BSU cannot connect right now. There are spotty Wi-Fi connection all over this side.
They're getting there, though. Baynock trying to set up an attempt on LLC's goal. Not going to be able to find anything, though, as they are going to clear it back to Boise side. Slothish looking for a play mid. And that's unfortunately what we've been seeing a lot of in the past minute, is these really wide clears and then an attempt to shake it from either team. And they're not able to get there in time. So I think earlier where we were seeing ping pong, now, as you said earlier, Foof, we're seeing a lot more tennis action. Instinct going for the goal. Not going to find it.
Not enough boost, but enough just attempt, enough drive to try and take it. Now Instinct, though, getting 50 by Get Over. The dangerous baller from Lincoln Land, not able to bury it this time. Baynock slow play on the sidewall, grabbing the boost here. Becky doing enough to split them up there. Instinct in the corner, a soft touch here, trying to read off the sidewall, but Demo. Now he's slowing it down, getting it past one. Baynock trying to get another Demo. Ace Pocket read it here in the corner, a nice 50 there, and it's turned away hard by Lincoln Land.
Becky taking that from Baynock too, just stealing that ball. Like it was not like it wasn't his in the first place. He said, "What are you doing with this? This is mine." Slothish looking for the clear. Instinct's gonna find something mid. Is that gonna be with Baynock? No, he didn't get the touch that he wanted. Unfortunately, we're seeing both of these teams with the back and forth on either side, keeping it close with this 2-2 set. We're seeing a lot of opportunities for these midfield plays on goal. However, the angles just aren't quite there, and that could be from them trying to play at a little bit of a faster pace. What are your thoughts, Foof?
Well, the big thing is, it's not the pace slowing down. It's that BSU has made smaller errors, and they haven't been able to be punished on them because they have someone behind them already. And so Lincoln Land is pressing. They're trying to find those cracks. There are chinks in the armor. Boise State has shown a little bit of errant here, but they're tied this up. This is a very winnable game for them. And coming off of an 8-4 game, that's all you can ask for right now. It's Instinct throws it off the sidewall looking for someone, but the only players he finds are Lincoln Land Octanes just flying all over the space right now. Baynock flipping the field. Boise State trying to throw a counterattack here. Looking for Baynock, though. Another push off that back wall. That won't be helpful, though. Now the turnaround, Becky. The soft touch. No, he didn't even get it. But turned away.
What a save from Instinct. That was classy. Hitting it up into the top of the goal and stopping it from Becky's demolishing push. Speaking of demolish, Instinct demolishing Becky and punishing him for that attempted goal. Slothish looking for something mid. Oh, Instinct is going to block it just in time. 30 seconds left on the clock, and either team, it could go really either way right now.
Well, here's the issue. Sloth has had those slow 2 goals. He tried to put the slow ball on that one. They were ready for it. If you put some pace on that, that could be the nail in the coffin. That's not going to bounce. That's a dangerous ball. Instinct throwing it hard. Baynock, that's going to be the one that takes the lead.
Oh, Baynock hitting it in, waiting for that soft touch like you were talking about. Instinct passing it down to him, and Slothish didn't get the right read, unfortunately, because it's hard to read that at that point. It could go in either direction depending on where the angle is with the ball. And Baynock hit that angle well and was able to get it in. 3-2 now. 1 point lead for Boise State. Oh, yeah, I was about to say the counter punch. Is it coming?
Well, Becky is swinging right now, coming into the corner. Now Slothish up, soft touch down the Octane, looking a nice pass here, but Becky wasn't ready for it. Slothish, though. Becky back midfield, but that's too little too late. And all of a sudden, BSU come roaring back to tie the series back up.
Wow, and what a game from BSU. Coming back, it's like you said, Foof. Every single time there was a punch, there was a counter punch. You know, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, and we are seeing that in this game. That's physics 101, right? You see it, and it's unbelievable. 5 saves from Instinct. He really was able to set the bar that game for BSU and stopping the constant attempts from LLCC.
I mean, and the goal.
And goal. Yeah, and goal. Yeah.
The goal to kick it all off, Nuclear. The early game first blood. That's what he is. He's the first blood king of Boise State right now. And so Baynox and company very happy with that one. So we got a tie series. Both teams, they're back on the horse. They're both confident. They're going to come roaring into this game. We do have a bit of a server switch here because BSU got the win there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Ooh, okay. Well, I will need to get ready for that. Going into game 3. This is huge because we're 1-1 so far, right? Being 1-1, this could tip the scales in either direction. You really don't know, especially from the plays we've seen tonight. We saw Lincoln Land with a very strong game 1, and we saw a lot closer of a game 2, but Boise being able to just sneak it in at the end there with the last 15 seconds getting a goal. I think this next game, 1, could determine the mentality of both of the teams going into the rest of the series, but 2, we've been talking a lot about pace, right? It could really determine the pace and how they approach these next couple of games.
Well, I got to tell you, Nuclear, pace has not been an issue. Both of these teams, they're not playing Rocket League. It has been a 100-meter dash for 1,000 laps. They are going until the wheels fall off. And Boise State impressed me. I thought they would try and slow it down. I thought they would be worried about giving up goals. They said, no. That's our pace. We're going to come out and set the tone again, score 2 quick goals, and then put it away in overtime.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. I'm also now back in the game. We are joining and getting ready. I
finally get to see it.
Yeah, you finally get to see what's going on, right? You're now in the action. Great to have you here, Foof. We're going into game 3. My heart is racing for both of these teams. I can't imagine a more electrifying moment because this is going to determine everything.
Well, the only thing that would be more exciting is Ace Pocket going for the top right corner, but not able to get it this time. Get over. Need to be careful. Here's Baynock 50 hard. Slothish a little slow there, but it doesn't matter. Instinct in the sidewall, throwing it up, looking for a teammate. Up quick is Ace Pocket denied this time, but Instinct's there. There's 3 BSU players and no one home, but they're not going to score.
Yeah, and with there being 3 BSU players there, that means that, Ace Pocket is going to be downfield. He was the third that they needed. However, LLCC was getting in position. Becky, not there quite as fast as Instinct. You know, when your name's Instinct, you got the plays. The adaptation just comes as a second-hand nature to this guy. Seeing the ball go back down on the other side, though, LLCC looking to make a strong stand in Game 3.
Well, the important thing here is pace. It's not breaking, Nuclear. We are going up and down the pitch, and there's only so much boost. So boost control is a huge thing we haven't talked about. You want to see who starts getting those small pads and start forcing people to overreach for boost. That is where you'll find your errors. You will force things. Instinct going for a near post play, but pushing it off the backboard instead. The idea was there, but the execution a little bit left to be desired. Baynock looking for Ace Pocket. He won't be, and he will be denied. Get over! You gotta be kidding me.
Get over, said no. Get that out of here. Get it out of here. We don't want to hear. It's funny, as you said, you know, they were out of boost when they were in the post, or you were talking about boost while they were in the post. It seemed like every player we were cutting to was out of boost in that moment. And, you know, we're going to see that a lot in these series, especially with them going for those long drawn out high plays. No one there to play off backboard, though, as Becky is going to be able to clear it. Baynock looking for a play mid. He is going to hit Instinct in the air, though, which is going to kind of deny the positioning that Instinct was looking for.
There was nothing friendly about that fire. I'm going to be honest here, Nuclear, because that was friendly on friendly there as Baynock putting out the backboard. Instinct a little slow here, but Ace Pocket called him off. I like the call there. Beautiful comms. Couldn't finish because of the save, but great job from BSU showing patience, showing resolve, and showing that team play as Baynock putting it back on, trying to find it here, get over, slowing it down. Becky, though, the big demo there. The counterattack coming through. Lincoln Land a pinch attempt here, but not able to get it. Slothish catching that at midfield.
Yeah, Slothish is going to catch it in midfield, but Baynock's going to return it back on the other side. We're seeing a lot more of this tennis like we were talking about earlier, back and forth. However, Becky's going to make a play mid, looking for something from Slothish. However, boost management, like you said it earlier, Becky without boost. And Get Over is in position! He's there for the midfield play, and we've seen a lot of these empty passes mid. This time, it was locked and loaded, and Get Over was there to make the play that LLCC needed.
Get Over needs to change the name to Get Up, because that is all he has ever told anybody on this BSU team right now. Slothish down, but can't be denied again. Becky near post has to find it. He will. They will get a double touch. I got choked up because I didn't think it was going to follow through. Instinct trying, reaching, twisting the octane, but it's not enough.
Oh my God, he played it off of himself!
Yes!
Over both of the players! Becky is a mad lad if I have ever seen one. Wow. Get Becky winning the kickoff. And I need to take my medication after this, dear Lord. Can't breathe. Slothish looking to make a play mid here. Not going to be able to find anything. And they are just going to kind of go back and forth. Get Over actually going to make a play on goal. Almost a cheeky play off of the post. However, it's going to get cleared by Boise as we see Boise not being able to keep up with the aggression from Lincoln Land. And it's just been these what have been empty plays before, these empty passes that Lincoln Land have set up. Now someone is there and they're ready to hit them in.
Hey, we have seen an 0-2 lead switch very quickly in this series. I gotta say, Nuclear, don't set it up too late, because both of these teams, you can technically only score one goal at a time, but they scored a lot, because Instinct does things like that. The rain drop, just arcing over, and then that soft kiss.
Oh, look at the air control, too. The air control from Instinct there was absolutely beautiful.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. I am not sure what Lincoln Land was thinking there. Maybe they were thinking, okay, they're going to pass it eventually. But Instinct just kind of lobbed it into the goal. He just saw the opportunity and found the angle.
Get Over had a team bump there with Becky. I wanted to see if it would get turned away, but a good job there by Get Over to kind of get this ball out of danger. Now the ball at midfield. Slothish looking for it off the backward, trying for a double here. A beautiful touchdown, but too aggressive on the angle. Oh, you got to arc it just a little bit further in, and that would have been a highlight play for sure. Slothish is there, though, but too far right. You have to be careful here. BSU kind of on a lifeline there. Two big opportunities missed. Get Over, side wall push. He gave it to Instinct, and he's going to bury it. Instinct ties this game back up.
There were so many high-level plays that just happened in the last 15 seconds. I don't know which one to start with. I don't know if it was the demo on the wall where he just sniped him out off the wall, or the play on LLCC side. But wow, both teams really showing that they're here to play today, and they're bringing out and pulling out all the tricks. We did see Ace Pocket even back up a little bit when LLCC had control on the last play and looked to make a little bit of a movement play. Instinct looking to clear, not gonna find it, still on Boise's side. Ace gonna find the clear, Get Over looking for a pass to Becky on mid. Becky gonna play off of the side goal. No one's there to finish it though. Slothish, where are they at? 2-2 now. You're 100% right. It's tied up and it's anyone's game.
Well, right now BSU knocking on the door, able to take again. And an error of theirs that was not enforced. Instinct, though, trying to find the Hattie to put this game away. 5 seconds left. Ace Pocket, one more good opportunity here. Off the sidewall, going down. denied by Slothish, but it doesn't matter. Instinct needs a soft double here, top post, but this time, Get Over says, I will deny you that top left corner.
Wow, and Instinct wanted that. Like, that was the last second goal. He was looking for the touch. LLCC grouped up on it and said, this ball is hitting the ground. We're not doing it! Oh, my Lord, Baynock. Foof! He just kind of poofed there. He was just there. He wasn't, and then he was.
Well, I gotta tell you.
Tell me.
I didn't want to do this, but Nuclear, we gotta get ready because the Boise State Blue is in full effect. They are out here. They are gonna put it on. Instinct putting on a clinic early on, and then Baynock coming home. I'm repping it all the way. I think Boise State's gonna be able to finish this one.
They may. They may. It is 2-1 for Boise State. However, you should never count out the Lincoln Land Community College boys because they are here and they are ready. Oh, but Instinct, yes. Instinct.
But Baynock.
Baynock and Ace Pocket. But I would like to counter with Get Over and Slothish and Becky.
We have 6 amazing players right now. They have put on so many different fun ideas. There have been a lot of great passing plays. There have been solo plays. There have been defensive stands. It has had it all. And this is only the semifinals. This is for the chance to play University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers in the finals.
100%. And you know what's crazy? I would say if we were in any other division, this could be a finals match. In my opinion, there's so many. Well, it goes back to the style, right? When you watch a finals in any esports, you're watching for those style plays. You're watching for who's going to make the best moves and who's going to get juked. We have style on both of these teams, and it is shining through in this series. 2-1 for Boise State. Lincoln Land looking to bring it back in this game 4.
Well, I'm going to put it in a little bit of a different way. Baynock getting a big demo there as we get into this game 4. No, 3.
Oh.
Yeah, 4. As Ace Pocket, I was like, no way that's not going to go in. I was kind of stalled looking at this. It's not going to, and then it falls in. Ace Pocket, just a soft touch.
Wow.
Putting it home.
Yeah, just, tap it in. Tappy. Just
Soft.
tap it in. Just very soft
Just in the
touch. Being able to tap it in. Instinct there. 1-0 now for Boise. Oh, no, who's home? Get Over is, and he said, not today. It's not happening. Instinct getting a play off of Becky's car there. And, almost scoring. Becky is going to get there, though, and get there in time to get the flip reset. Not going to have much more. Someone mid. That's where I'm seeing a lot of misplays from Lincoln Land. They're setting up these shots in mid, but they're not fast enough to react and get there in time to make those goals happen.
Well, I will tell you, right now with just over 4 minutes left in game number 4, with the match point on the line for Lincoln Land, it is a simple thing. Big-time players are going to make big-time plays in big-time games, and Get Over says this is his moment, and he ties the game.
Get Over, that was a great play. And first, I was very concerned because Slothish missed the play that Becky was throwing up to him in midfield, but Get Over was there on the rotation, and it ended up not mattering. 4 minutes left on the clock. We now have a tied game 4. Becky looking for a play on mid here. Is anyone there? No one's home to quite tap it in, and that's a consistent issue we've seen with the series. These Lincoln Land men, if they do not have the touch, they're not going to go for it. And if they're not comfortable with it, they're not going to go for the pass.
Well, right now, Becky has to get back on defense. Instinct throwing it to Baynock. Baynock with a beautiful ball. The protractor just not zoned in. ESU knocking on the door. Ball thrown out by Slothish. Baynock, though. I wanted that one again, but he can't find it. Now, in the corner is Becky. Becky gets dunked on by Ace Pocket. Boise just doing a great job. Midfield trap. Ace Pocket, though, loses the ball. Slothish looking for Becky. Becky up, but it can't get there in time. Instinct is just too fast in the defensive turn there.
That was a great play from Instinct, but they still did maintain control on Boise's side for the short term. They just weren't quite able to find anyone to stick it on that end. Becky looking for the post play, trying to block off Instinct and taking the boost. Get over's mid! He's going for a shot, and it's not going to quite get in. Baynock is there to react and adapt to the situation.
Well, Becky had that soft floater there. Is Becky getting called again? Another chance for him. Soft touch down. Ace Pocket denies it, though. Instinct on the quick turn here. Needs to stay with the ball, trying to get a soft touch on the Octane. Actually does, but Becky, post to post, going offense to defense. I can't think of any quicker transition than that, Nuclear.
Really, too. The transitions here are insane from Lincoln Land. Get over, able to stop the Gaul midfield and throw it back down very quickly to get that touch on Boise's side. Pushing it downfield now. Get over on post, looking for something on the corner here. Becky gonna find it off the backboard. Slothish barely gonna miss because Instinct blocked it out. Now he's taking it downfield.
What are you doing?
Oh no, you don't want the ball getting there. Becky said, we're out of here. Not staying right there.
Becky said, this is closed. Got that one out of the front lawn. Get over, goes underneath, and puts them up by one, fighting for their playoff contention, Nuclear. They want to force this game 5.
Get over here, he said as he pushed it off of Ace Pocket's front corner of his car. Yes, we've switched games. Welcome to Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh.
2-1.
I can't hang.
You know who else can't hang right now? Boise State can't hang right now. Get over, getting the third goal of the game, bringing it up 3-1 in this series. I'm sorry. 90, 99, 99.5, 100% downloaded. Lincoln Land here for the download, 3-1, and they are ready to come back.
Big-time players are going to make big-time plays, and what is bigger than having a hat trick when your season is on the line, Nuclear? Now Baynock throwing it for a teammate, but no one there. Becky up high. The soft touch is up to Slothish. A nice read there. Ace Pocket has to run back and catch this. In the corner, they wait. A nice soft touch there on their backboard, getting it past one. Get over, though. A little bit overzealous in the demo. I don't know what the reasoning there was. Just kind of flipping it back as Baynock has to win a 50 here. A nice job there. Get over, though. Dangerous striker putting it off the backboard. Instinct looking for Baynock. Baynock trying to throw it back up to Instinct, but he can't get it, though. Ace Pocket has to commit. Baynock and company now resetting. A nice bit of boost here for him. The bump comes through. Instinct. Becky, solid 50. Get over. One to beat, but Ace Pocket is so fast there. Instinct and Ace Pocket trying for a little bit 2-1-2, but a good 50 there. Right now, 50s have been the name of the game, and they are all going the way of Lincoln Land.
These air challenges have been so consistent. I feel like I'm watching the movie Aviators instead of Rocket League. Slothish looking to play it, make a playoff goal. Ace Pocket didn't get the touch he wanted, though. Hit it back into the corner and caught it out of the goal. Now looking to push on their own side. Becky going for the demo, and Lincoln Land coming out swinging in this game. Like you said, Ace Pocket going for the goal. It's going to miss, but it is going to get stuck down in midfield. Baynock going for the play. Is Becky going to get there in time? He isn't. Get over is going to clear it.
Becky with the savior medal, what could be the one that puts the nail in the coffin and forces game 5. Instinct throwing it back out, get over, just denying that one in midfield. Ace Pocket flipping the field, 10 seconds left. That clock is ticking away, and we're getting closer and closer here, Nuclear. It's going to be game 5 in the semifinals for a chance to play the UAH Chargers, and that's how it's going to fall. 2-2. We're going to game 5.
So, let's recap this series, because I really feel like at this point, we need to catch everyone up with what's gone on. Game 1, we see a very, very strong Lincoln Land Community College come out swinging, 8-4, right? Game 2, Boise State comes back with a closer series, but clutches it out, 3-2. Game 3, we see Boise push that advantage. And now in Game 4, Lincoln Land clapping back hard. 2-2, like you said, poof, or like you said, foof, like poof, we're seeing a game 5.
Nuclear, I feel like we've said almost everything that has had to be said about these two teams. Something that I will say is they've impressed me. Plain and simple, the pacing of the first 2 games were unrivaled. They were up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then all of a sudden, Boise State hit the shift. They slowed it down. That was their game. And then they took 2 games back to back. They took 2 and 3 at 3-2, 3-2. And then all of a sudden, the adjustment and the clap back from Lincoln Land to deny giving them a chance at Game 5. You already said it. This has a finals feel to it. And there is something final in the air, Nuclear. This is someone's last game. Someone will go home, and someone will get the privilege to play in the NECC championship against University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers.
No matter what, let me be very clear. Both of these teams and all 6 of these players are the most exceptional collegiate players I have had the privilege of casting and watching throughout the season. And like you just said, we have seen their progression from week 1 to now, and they have become very comfortable in their skin. But now, in this Game 5 situation, they're going to have to get a little uncomfortable to try to play and kick it into another gear, turn it up to 11, and make sure to solidify their spot against University of Alabama Huntsville. We are going into Game 5 as soon as I'm able to get into the game.
Well, we're swapping servers. We had to swap servers, so blame me for that one. But it's been called. The home field advantage doesn't exist in esports, but when you are so spread out like NECC is, which has been so awesome. We had so many people, 80 schools. This is insane. And so now we're going back to West servers. This
East Coast, West Coast.
It's been ping-ponging. And so this is going to be, dare I say it, the match of the night, Nuclear. And we have a bunch of good games coming up.
Yeah, we still have 3 more sets after. Or no, sorry, we still have 2 more sets after this. After this game, we have the other Boise State squad playing against CSU DH, and then to finish out the night, we have Fresno State Maroon versus Carroll University. So, honestly, like we have action all night. And we've said it a couple of times, but Foof, I'm sorry, I can't stop talking about it. This has that finals feel to it. It's Game 5, baby. We here.
5. It is there. If this were a different game, I would say play the Silver Scrapes, but it doesn't matter. The same just effect is there. Both of these teams, like, I think we did the same thing with those servers again.
Oh,
we're gonna see them. Maybe we're good. Maybe we are. We'll figure that out here shortly. Yep. I just wait. I broke it. My bad.
Yes,
I'm
this
sorry,
just
Nuclear.
in. Foof has broken the lobby.
I apologize to you at home. I'm sorry. The delay is my fault. I will reach under here the tech machine and start fixing that now. But
it's okay, Foof. I see over there. You're just trying to build the anticipation. I know what's going on. You don't gotta explain it.
Well, Boise State. Can you answer?
I want to see it in chat. Okay? BSU for Boise State and Lincoln LLCC for Lincoln Land Community College. Show your pride, show your colors, and let us know who's winning this match. Who's taking it home? Who's taking the Game 5? Who's got the meat and the potatoes?
This is where you see which team has the stuff to make a run. And the run's already happened. It's unfortunately only a 1-game race. Who will find a way? That is the question, Nuclear. Who is going to find the way to come away not only victorious in the game, not only victorious in the series, but come away victorious in the championship? That is the important question as we get all the players in.
Whoever has the guts, the skill, the determination, the patience, and the quality to win this game will be the ones that will be the champions both of the series and going into the championship against UAH. Or sorry, correct, yes, against UAH. That's who's going to, right? It's a matter of who wants it more. Who's here, who's showing up, and who's showing out.
I will say Twitch chat is very heavily Lincoln Land sided. They are feeling it right now. Uzi, Boise there giving us the blast, but right now LLC is in full effect and they are trying to pull this game 5 back as here we go. 5 minutes on the clock and a quick kickoff to start things.
Yep, and we're going to see, Boise looking to set up that early game lead, that 2-second we've seen a couple of times off that goal. They're not going to find it, though. Instead, they are going to find a demo from Slothish, who has shown he is here for aggression. He's not here to make friends, and he is here to destroy the competition in Game 5. Sorry, all formalities are out the window. And they're going for the goals. Going for the goal.
There was no way that was how this was going to start, but it's Becky, open net, going to bury that one off the dish from Slothish. 2v1, 2v none, it doesn't matter. Slothish putting it high and Becky putting it low, and it's just an early lead at 420.
Oh my God, Becky. Oh my God. 4 minutes on the clock. First shot in the goal going to LLCC. That's where they be. 1-0 in Game 5 against Boise State.
That is a second team bump at midfield. Lincoln Land all over top of each other. Boise State needs to find a way to take advantage of this, but they have the ball a little bit too far up. A soft touch there from Get Over. A big time save from Baynock. Instant turning around here. Ace Pocket, a soft touch here in the corner would do it, but Slothish denies it big. Slothish trying to catch up to it, a nice touch there, trying to find a teammate. Instinct, though, denying that one so quickly. Get Over, 50'd hard. Instinct staying on top of it. A soft touch here will win them out midfield, looking for Baynock. Baynock up to Ace Pocket. No, Ace decides to let it go, and a good call because Get Over was already there.
Get Over looking to pass it back. You mentioned earlier, the team bumps. Honestly, you want a little trade secret? It's fist bumping. That's what they're doing. They're fist bumping midfield. They're saying, yo, bro, I'm on you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Becky looking for the clear midfield. Instinct looking to touch. However, he's going to miss it. It was a little bit of an awkward touch as Ace Pocket is going to be able to get the clear out of the goal, denying that goal from Lincoln Land.
Well, right now you have to be careful here as Becky knocking on the door. A soft touch there as Ace Pocket needs to be careful here. Slothish, slow pass in, and a double commit there from BSU. Not exactly something you really want to see, but Instinct trying to put the pressure on. Get Over denies it. Baynock at midfield, demoed for his trouble, but puts it back on. Slothish able to put that one away. Ace Pocket trying to read it here, but good job by Slothish. Baynock back on. A soft touch there, but not able to find it. BSU is knocking, but they cannot get through this defense right now.
And the zoning potential coming out from Boise is crazy. They got a couple of bumps trying to keep at least Lincoln Land off the ball on that left wall that we just saw. Seeing Get Over looking to make a pass play mid here. Baynock's going to be there to deny, though, as Slothish looking to set up as well. Instinct also there to deny. We're seeing a lot of denying coming out from Boise State, and they're trying to knock on the door themselves. Not going to quite find the touch that they wanted for the goal, though.
Ace Pocket trying when he can. Baynock looking off that side wall. That has been a favorable spot for them. I don't know if it's intentional. They've been on that left side all series pushing off that backboard, and it just has not turned out like I think they wanted. Baynock beat by Get Over there. Floshes putting it off the side here. Ace Pocket catching it here. Got to pass one. That's an open near post shot. Get Over, though, is ready on it. Good control on the backboard. Baynock putting it high, waiting for a teammate. Becky denying that, though. Now Becky on the counterattack off that sidewall, has a touch there, looking for Get Over. No, a little bit too overzealous in the aerial.
Hey, Ace was there too. Ace was there to stop it. I would say overzealous is a great term to use there. He was not allowing them to get something so simple. Like we have seen all series. We've seen a lot of very simple, very casual plays coming out, especially in game one. Wow, what a save from Slothish. That looked like that was almost magnetic going into Lincoln Land's goal. But they are going to deny it once more, as the defense coming out from either team has been nothing short of incredible in this Game 5.
An old man like me cannot play this game now. That was a reaction time save through the smoke screen. Able to get your call on it, Slothish. Trying to find the double tap. Can't get it. Now Ace Pocket clearing it out. Trying to stay on attack here. Landing there with a nice 50. He really went Instinct there, but he can't get there in time. Just a bit too far behind. Get Over. Soft touch. Get Over, he says. Slothish toss touch down, but can't find the way. Instinct counterattack, but it's turned back by Becky. Now on the attack again. But this ball getting in this tennis territory in BSU, they have to find something concrete. They have to find something solid on offense because time is ticking away, Nuclear.
It's ticking away indeed, and all these goals are going to count. Slothish looking for a shot on goal. Ace Pocket's going to be there to defend, and the defense, as to game 1 where the offense was electrifying, game 5 this defense is electrifying. My dear lord, 18 seconds left on the clock, 1-0 on the scoreboard, not allowing the gates to open on either side. Both of these teams proving that they want it bad.
Instinct a little bit awkward there. Slow play here. A nice bump there. That's going to fall up, but Get Over is ready for it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Ball bouncing high. Now it is up to Becky, looking for that soft touch. Vaynock throwing it back on the side while waiting for Instinct. Instinct passing it off the backward. Not a favorable touch. Ace Pocket gets dunked, but that keeps it up. Get Over, trying to find the Get Over this, and they are going to get over the hump, Nuclear. They are going to do it. BSU falls 3-2 in a spectacular game 5. All around well played.
Look at all those saves. Look at all of those saves. Beautiful music to my ears. Touching the ball. That set was nothing short of a chef's kiss, Foof. Wow. What a game 5. Usually people would complain. They'd say, there wasn't enough goals. There wasn't enough action. If you are just looking off of the scoreboard and you weren't watching that last game, you need to open your eyes because that was insane. Electrifying defense from both sides, not allowing either team to get in, and last split-second smoke screen plays, like you said, Foof, are really what determined that 1-0 at the very end.
The biggest determining factor, Nuclear, was the absolute choking pressure that LLC had the entire time. They were the ones controlling the pace. They were the one taking the shots. It was 11-3 in the shots department. You want to talk about BSU having great defense. Yes, they did a wonderful job of not allowing goals. Mm-hmm. But they just could not finish it.
They couldn't clutch it out. And what did you say earlier? Can you say that phrase one more time?
Which one?
The one about the big plays. And
big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. And you know who showed up. Not on the score sheet. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Didn't have a goal to their name, had a save, but 6 shots. Get Over even when they're not scoring.
Wild.
Find
Insane.
a way.
Oh, they found a way. They found a way indeed. Those big players making those big plays when the moments matter. Lincoln Land progressing into our finals match against UAH. Not to say Boise State hasn't had an amazing season, because it's been
upset machine.
It's been an upset machine, and really, I feel like going into this match, it was a lose-lose situation for me, because I've loved watching both of these teams throughout the season schmoove on all of the other teams in this conference, in the Champions Division of the NECC. Man, oh man. What a finals we're going to have. And I hope Lincoln Land brings the fire at UAH.
Well, I will say we're going to take a short break because we're going to get a special guest in here from the winning side. So we're going to take a short break and be right back in just a couple minutes.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 Classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
And you know what time it is. We are back in action. I'm Chase Nuclear Nukem over here at the NECC, and I'm pleased to be joined by my co-commentator, Foof. Foof, that was a set we just endured against Lincoln Land Community College and Boise State. How you feeling?
Is it the finals yet? That's how I'm feeling. But
Might as
that was
well
an absolute showing from both of those squads. BSU came and played their heart out, and then on the other end, Lincoln. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it, but they came out.
No one is.
They put on a show, and then when the chips were down, the man we're getting ready to talk to, he decided that this not only was his moment, that this was his series to take over. And I am so pleased to bring him up in a couple of seconds. We're going to be getting Get Over in here. And so, it really just says it all. The guy had an amazing series, a ton of plays throughout. What was it? 4 goals in game 1?
Yeah.
I don't know how you have a better start than that.
I don't even know how many shots on goal, but yes, 4 goals in game 1.
A lot.
Yeah, literally, he saw all the chips in his hand, and he went all in that last game on the offense, and the defense was really shining through in Slothish and Becky's plays, denying all those shots on goal, Get Over, creating those attempts. And like I said, in what I've been saying this whole set, the style and the movement from these two teams is nothing short of spectacular. He had a lot of very technical goals. I think we even at one point saw a nice cheeky flip reset, but he also had a lot of very soft, short lobby touches that he knew if he slowed down, they weren't going to. And Boise didn't. They just barreled through, and he juked them. And you love to see it. You love to feel those jukes. As we're feeling him juke right into our chat, Get Over. My Lord, dude, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you.
Big time players, man. Make big time plays in big time games. At what point did you realize that you were going to take over this series?
Well, being down 2 games, 3-1, that definitely doesn't feel good for anybody. And that right there is just make or break. We have to make no matter what, or our season's over. Like, this is it. The adrenaline kicked in, it rushed, and I just, started going really well.
Tightening all the nuts and bolts you needed to get there too, man. What plays we saw? Tell me, in this any point of this series, what point were you and the rest of the Lincoln Land boys like, we need to kick it into gear? This we can't keep playing how we're playing. When was that, and what did you change?
Well, it started out probably the second game, where we got beat. It's like, okay, well, we can't let up, we can't go down, because we've seen how many times we've done that in the past, and it comes always back to us winning the first game and then the other teams taking the rest. And we've seen that happen so many times. We prepped very hard for this, watching VOD reviews and working on our own mechanics, even playing multiple times throughout the day. So I think prep time was there, and yeah, I definitely say second game was when we needed to get it through. Even though we did lose the second game, I think. We knew exactly that we played well. We just needed to keep doing what we were doing and more consistent at it.
So I just want to piggyback off of that. You talk about staying consistent and doing what you're doing. What was that mindset of transitioning from an 8-4 win to 2 back-to-back 3-2 losses where they were tightly both ways? It could have gone either way. So you went from an absolute blowout to not finishing it in 2 back-to-back games. What was that mentality like? What was the what were the comms? What was the feel, I guess?
Well, there was a lot of screaming. I would definitely say, after those 2 games, the comms picked up like really fast. Lots of shouting. Everyone was talking like almost every single second. There's nothing much to say about it, really. I mean, when all the pieces are on the puzzle, like, there's no going back. You just have to finish it. You have to win.
Full send.
And that's what we did.
Yeah, we saw that full send. And wow, I gotta say, I've watched you all season, and the adaptive plays that I saw from you tonight, Get Over, were some of the best adaptive plays I've seen you make all season. In the sense of you really controlled the pace of the game. If you wanted things to slow down, you made sure things slowed down, and it was at your pace. Tell me, what was your favorite goal of the series tonight? Was it the flip reset, or was it one of those very cheeky, I'm going to slow it down and just lob it in?
I know the answer to this one.
Oh, I think he does. The first game flip reset musty.
Oh no! Okay, I was
Every-
gonna say the one that
Oh.
he didn't score, the one
Oh, I
that put
did
them one over to win the series. That would have been. Of
No.
course, yeah. The clip you set, that was absolutely gorgeous. We had an absolute blast up here yelling at that one. But so that was obviously a highlight play. At what point in that shot, in transitioning from that, did you know it was going in?
Well, I didn't think. Well, I knew the other person in defense was going to second guess himself because I mean, and it's not down trying to downplay Boise. Everybody
It's just a
is
hard read.
just everybody's panicking, especially when you're last man and have to get the save. It's really hard. I mean, I'd be panicking too in that situation, but I got it and it worked out pretty well. Safe
Oh
to say.
yeah. I feel like watching the series was equivalent of the meme of the dog sitting in the burning house. It's like, this is fine. This is fine. the whole time.
Wait a
Everything's
minute, this
burning
is
around you.
fine.
There's
This
people
is
getting demoed every 2 seconds,
perfectly
and you're just
fine.
like, yep, we're okay. We're good. Just keep going. It was great to watch. Tell me, what kind of preparation are you now going to take and going against the finals? Congrats, by the way, to making it to the finals.
Thank
What
you.
preparation are you going to take and going into that set?
Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but even intense. Even more intense, right?
Yep.
Back-to-back VOD reviews. Playing comp a lot, lots of comp. That helps out a lot, especially since we're all like high level, so we'll play a lot of pros and well, something like that. I don't really know what to say. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still going back on that win. Like, it was huge for us, and we had to get it. Big shout out to Slottish, by the way. He
Yep.
got that save the last game. It was nuts, and yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
Well, uh, the biggest thing is I'm just curious. At what point did you guys think that you were going to win? Was it game 4 when you won 3-1? Because sometimes some people have a flip. Is all of a sudden we were down 2-1 and we're forcing game 5. Oh, it's over. We've got the momentum. It's ours. Or was it in those final moments when you guys were controlling the game and not allowing BSU to get those quality shots? When did it sink in for you?
You are correct. It was game 4, just like the game before. Oh yeah, it was. It really was. Just like the game
Yep.
before that when Montana, they did the same thing to us, and it was literally a replay of Montana where we had to win those games. And when all chips are on the line, it's like there's no going back. You have to feel as comfortable as possible, as confident as possible. There's no going back.
Nuclear, did you hear that?
Oh, I heard it. Oh,
No. He was listening to you. He put the chips all in.
Oh, he
was
knew.
listening to you.
Of course
Oh,
he was
yeah.
listening, and he was there. I'm sure he was. He was. I mean, listen. Anytime you have golden gods like us casting Foof, you know the 6 players are going to be listening in chat, going, "What they say? Oh, okay, we got to do that. We got to do that now." Okay, you know it's going to happen every time. Oh,
Big
wow.
motivation.
And big motivation, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Get over it.
Totally.
So, listen, I gotta ask you, what shout outs do you have now? You've now made it to the finals. You're here. I don't think we're able to go to Disneyland right now. I think it's closed.
Not in the
But
budget.
what are you doing?
Sorry.
Who do you want to shout out? The floor is yours. Get over.
Well, the first thing I want to shout out, because obviously I wouldn't be here if it wasn't from them, my 2 teammates who played incredibly well.
Oh no.
He got so hype his mic cut out. He said, "I want to
The
thank my
internet died.
teammates who."
Lincoln Land's internet. They did it long enough, and then the internet died. Pain.
Pain,
Punishment
and
even.
it's so much pain because it's when I asked him who he wanted to shout out. So I'm gonna pick up the mantle for him. If you didn't watch tonight, his 2 teammates are Becky and Slothish. That's Get Over. We have in chat. Get Over. Have you made it back in yet?
Oh. Okay, well,
Okay.
we've had an update that computer crash. We're pulling in Slothish now. Slothish, what's up, man?
Oh, it's not me, but okay, hey, I'll let you.
All right, so we're gonna let you finish it here. He was giving closing remarks, talking about people he was thanking and how they were running into UAH. So what really just closing remarks? Anything you want to say before we head on?
Well, he gave it back to it's Sloth now, but
Oh.
yeah,
It was Get Over on Sloth's computer,
What?
and then Sloth took it back.
he slammed the desk too hard and the computer shut off. But
Calculated.
yes, I think that shows how pumped up we all are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what shout outs do you guys have? I want to hear it. Tell me who you're shouting out.
Definitely the whole team here, Coach DeWitt, Coach Chris Miller. Couldn't have done it without him. Like this week was a grind, and we're gonna have to do another full week of grinding.
True. Very true. The grind does not stop here. Just
Yeah.
you've now got your golden ticket. You're there. You just now got to cash it in and show up.
Yep, one away.
One
One
away.
away.
Well, Slothish, I'm going to leave you with this. It's what an old coach of mine once told me in the playoffs. It is a 1 week race. That is
You're
all
right.
it is. You got to
You're
lock in. You got to stay focused. And I hope you at home are locked in. And I hope you are focused on this, because after a short break, my great friend here, Nuclear, is going to come back with some more action. And I think we might be bringing someone new in.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is Caleb?
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch it.